Part 3 in the Kingdom of Fools. The king has seen that the new culprit has been named, and that was again the merchant. The blame has been passed on from the merchant on the dancing girl, the bricklayer on the dancing girl on the goldsmith, and again it has come on the head of merchant only. And now the king ordered a new stake to be made ready for the execution. And now the king ordered a new stake. Stake होता है strong wood और metal sticks. पहले ज़माने में ऐसे ही फांसी दी जाती थी for the execution for his death. As the servant sharpened the stake and got it ready for the final impaling of the criminal, it occurred to the minister that the rich merchant was somehow too thin to be properly executed on the stake. And now as the servants they were sharpening the stake, वो उसको sharp कर रहे थे फांसी देने के लिए, उसको मारने के लिए, and they were getting ready for the final impaling, that is the hanging of the criminal. Rich merchant को एकदम से याद आया कि he was very thin. How will he fit in the stake? वो stake में आएगा कैसे? He appealed to the king's common sense. The king too worried about it. उसने अपील किया दोबारा से, king की common sense को जगाया कि see this is how will he be hanged. What shall we do? He said. Then suddenly struck him that all they needed to do was to find a fat man enough to fit the stake. अब किंग भी परेशान, किंग इज कंफ्यूज्ड. ही सेड व्हाट टू डू. नाउ दे स्टार्टेड अ सर्च. उसने कहा कि वी हैव टू सर्च अ मैन हु कैन फिट इन दिस स्टेक. The servants were immediately sent all over the town looking for a man who could fit the stake. And their eyes fell on the disciple who had fattened himself for months on bananas and rice and wheat and ghee. And now came the bad time of the disciple who had become very fat eating all these things, and their eyes fell on this person. What have I done wrong? I'm innocent. I'm a sannyasi, he cried. And see, he said that he was a sannyasi. Sannyasi means he's a sage, saint, S-A-I-N-T or S-A-G-E. And he asked what was his fault. That may be true, but it's royal decree that we should find a man fat enough to fit the snake, they said, and carried him to the place of execution. And they said that it is a royal decree. Decree means order. Okay, they have to find a man. And they took him to the place of execution. Execution means where he has to be killed. He remembered his wise guru's words. This is a city of fools. You don't know what they will do next. While he was waiting for death, he prayed to his guru in his heart, asking him to hear his cry wherever he was. And now he remembered the words of his guru, elders guru, है ना, बड़ों की बात याद आ गई उसे कि कैसे उसके गुरु ने उसको चेताया था. He told him, he warned him that he should not live in the city of fools because you never know what the next problem will be. And so he remembered his guru. The guru saw everything in a vision. अब गुरु को जो है सब कुछ vision में. Vision means dream. He saw everything in his dream because he had magic powers. He could see far and he could see the future as he could see the present and the past. He arrived at once to save his disciple who had got himself into such a scrape, into such a difficulty. Scrape is difficulty through love of food. And now as soon as he arrived, he scolded the disciple. First of all, he scolded. उसने उसको खूब डांटा. Okay, he rebuked him. Rebuked. And told him something in a whisper. Then he went to the king and addressed him. O wisest of kings, who is greater, the guru or the disciple? Of course, the guru, no doubt about it. Why do you ask? King said, okay, of course, it is guru who is elder. Then put me to the stake first. Put my disciple to death after me. And now started a new trick, a new thing of guru. वो उसे अपने जाल में फंसाना चाहते थे. उन्होंने किंग से कहा कि आप मैं बड़ा हूँ तो आप मुझे सबसे पहले स्टेक पे चढ़ा दीजिए. When the disciple heard this, he understood and began to clamor. Clamor means he started making noise. Me first, you brought me here first, put me to death first, not him. Now, according to the plan, disciple also started making noise that he wanted to go on the stake first. The guru and the disciple now got into a fight about who should go first. The king was puzzled by this behavior, and in the meantime, king was watching all this. He was surprised. He asked the guru, "Why do you want to die? Why do you want to die?" We chose him because we needed a fat man for the stake. And he asked Guru that why he wanted to die. You shouldn't ask me such questions. Put me to death first, replied the Guru. Why? There is some mystery here. As a wise man, you must make me understand. And then king said that there is some mystery, there is some secret. Will you promise to put me to death if I tell you? Asked the Guru. तो गुरु ने प्रॉमिस कहा कि आप मुझे प्रॉमिस करिए. द किंग गेव हिम हिज solemn वर्ड्स. Solemn मीन्स सीरियस वर्ड, है ना. द गुरु took him aside, one of the servants earshot, and whispered to him, डू यू नो वाई वी वॉन्ट टू डाई राइट नाउ द टू ऑफ अस. और गुरु से बराबर में ले जाकर बोलते हैं, वी हैव बीन all over the world, but we have never found a city like this or a king like you. That stake is the stake of the God of justice. It's new. It has never had a criminal on it. Whoever dies on it first will be reborn as the king of his country. And whoever goes next will be the future minister of this country. We are sick of our ascetic life. So, Guru, according to his plan, he gave a very, very good explanation. He said, sir, this is where they have roamed all over the world and they have never find such a good city, such a good king. And this stake is a stake of God of justice. क्योंकि it is never used, it's very, very new. और उन्होंने अपना प्लान बताया कि जो भी इस पे सबसे पहले मरेगा, he will always become the will be the future king of this country. और जो उसके बाद जाएगा, he will become the minister. उन्होंने कहा, we are sick of our ascetic life. Ascetic life means person leading a simple life or a religious life. Okay, उन्होंने कहा हम अभी अपनी लाइफ से, सन्यासी लाइफ से थक चुके हैं. It would be nice to enjoy ourselves as a king and minister for a while. तो अब हम enjoy करना चाहते हैं king और minister बनकर. Now keep your words, my lord, and put us to death. Me first, remember. The king was now thrown into deep thought. Now king became thoughtful. He started thinking very, very deeply. He didn't want to lose the kingdom to someone else in the next round of life. और वो जो है किसी को अपना kingdom थोड़ी देना चाहते थे अपने next life में. He needed time. So he ordered the execution postponed to the next day and talked in secret with his minister. It's not right for us to give over the kingdom to others in the next life. Let's go on the stake ourselves, and we will be reborn as king and minister again. Holy men do not tell lies, he said, and minister also agreed because he was also foolish. So this is what the king told his plan to minister, or minister already foolish hai, he also agreed. So this is all about in this video. Thank you.